Good morning. It's Sunday morning. It's about 8 o'clock in West Virginia. I have a ton of stuff to do today. I'm pretty pumped up because I spent some time yesterday at the farmer's market talking to a woman that I've bought honey from for the last couple of years. But first, what do you call a bee who keeps dropping things? A fumblebee. All right, I'm pumped. I got a lot of stuff to do today based on our conversation yesterday with the beekeeper. She has 14 colonies, so she definitely knows what she's doing. It gave me a ton of great advice yesterday, so we're going to be adding the third super. I have a lot of stuff. Let me show you. That is the third super and some other materials that we're going to use today. But we have to check the hive, and I already gave him some more sugar water. She said that's pretty important because we're in something called the dearth, which means that there's not going to be nearly as much natural items for them to gather, and pollen and nectar and stuff. So they're really going to love this sugar water, and they need to utilize that for now until they can find some more natural substances. But they will also gravitate towards natural substances if they can find it, rather than that sugar. Also, if you just make honey off of that sugar water, it's illegal to sell, and it'll crystallize. It's no good. Which I'm not really looking to sell honey. I just wanted to get some. She also said that maybe this year you only take one frame of honey out, and one frame is like just a small thing that I've pulled out here just to inspect. This would be a frame. So I was looking to get at least the whole box, which there's 8 frames in each box. I was looking to get that, but she said for the first year, maybe just one frame. So we'll see. I don't know. She also said she was 50-50 on using this. It's called the queen excluder. And we're going to put it between this frame and the third one so that the queen can't get up there and put her brood in it. We want it to be all honey. So if you keep the queen out of there, it's all honey. We're also going to do something called baiting, which is taking a frame of brood and putting it with our third super, because they don't really know where they're at because they're in pitch black darkness. And so when you just choking myself out here, when you when you switch this stuff around and you move it around on them, they don't really know where they're at. And so if you put their babies up there, though, they'll find them a lot easier, and they'll get up into that third super a lot sooner. Now, as of today, it's been about 3 weeks since we put this, or since we checked on this. So this has been occupied now for 7 weeks by bees in this top super. So we should be getting, that should be pretty full by now, because it was almost pretty full last time we checked, which was 2 or 3 weeks ago. All right, but I want to show you this one frame, because what they did on this is spectacular. Because this frame came empty of a backing plate, or that center plate that you just saw in that other frame. And oops, squished one. Oh, there's a bee in there. This came empty, and last time we checked on this, maybe this one did have it. Nope. So this had no backing plate in it whatsoever. They've completely filled it in. This is amazing. They have completely filled this in. They've made their own backing plate, which is spectacular, because it's like we gave them half the article they needed to do their job, and they were just like, no big deal. We can still do it without that. So pretty incredible. Let's get them back down in the hive. Anyway, I don't want to make this a super long video, but I wanted to check on each slide today, or each frame, and make sure we don't have any extra splinter cells. She said you got to check for those. If they cap those, then they'll leave. This is crazy. Hard to see through this net unless you stretch it out. They have a lot of honey. All right, so I'll show you. You see what you can see. This white cap, that's all honey. That's all honey in there. This stuff is brood about to be capped, and this is capped brood right in here. All this yellow, that's capped brood. Cool. I dropped my knife. All right. Now, it's early in the morning. Yesterday they were super active, and I was checking a couple times throughout the day, see when to make a good video, but there's never really a great time. Today we're gonna have to do a couple things. I gotta flip their boxes again, and don't get me. Man, these are in there. I've got to flip their boxes. I'm going to take this box and put it on the bottom. I've got to put that shorter box, put it on the top. But I want to check them all and see what they all look like. Let's see. These are really in there. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to film the whole thing because it would be pretty long. I just wanted to give you an idea. Oh, this is not as productive. See, this is the center backing plate. They haven't done anything on this, really. I mean, they're all over it. Looks like they're starting to. And they've started to build the honeycomb here, so this is good. And they're filling it up. But this was the outer one. So, really nothing there. Really not much going on in that outer one. All right. But more importantly, there's no splinter cells coming off the bottom or any of that wonky comb that we were scraping off in the last video. Oh, this thing's full. That is really full. Oh boy. Really flying around my legs. I don't like that. Look at that. Oh, this is like, this honey is so golden. Oh geez. I don't know what you can see. Look at that. It's perfectly golden. That is amazing looking honey. Oh, this is the frame that they filled all by themselves, not that other one I showed you. This one, see how you can see right through it there? Ooh, there's one crawling on my foot. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. There's two on my foot. Please don't do this. Okay. I'm just here to help, man. Don't do it. Oh, please don't sting me. All right. They're really buzzing like crazy in there right now. I'm gonna get down close so you can hear it. Wow. Okay, so, oh boy. I won't film all of this because I don't think I'll have enough time anyway. But that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna check all these frames. And then I'm gonna put that queen excluder, this screen door basically, and this third super on. I'm gonna flip this one, put it back down here. Because this is actually called the brood box, I think. And then this is a medium super. Anyway, there's a bee doing a dance on my hand. Oh, he stopped. All right, anyway, we're gonna cut it short today. And, but I've already filled that up. That's the gist of it. Switching boxes and adding the third super. But I'm also checking all the frames today. Just to check for any splinter cells. If they have that, she said they'll swarm and then you lose all your bees. So we don't want to do that. Anyway, until next time.